Hi, I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today.
Let her stretch out there.
There we go.
So she has that clear sack coming out. Probably has another lamb there. Come on. Yeah, lambs are a little bigger than I like to see them. The whole sack is out right over top of the whole lamb.
So let's get started. It's just a lovely day for lambing today. Gotta love winter. It's brutally cold, snowing. And yeah, we're lambing. How's it going?
Two lambs out this morning, 7 o'clock.
Okay, well, we'll take everyone in and have a look at those and get to it.
I got everything set up. I got the holes all out for you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go and load up the grain and come back over. And I got a ewe coming in right now, Suffolk.
Okay.
And I have-
Luther's group?
Yeah. Have a lamb. Just let her do her thing. I'm afraid that there are either a lot of lambs or big lambs. She's a little bigger than you like to see them. There's Chewy back there. Not too far away either, probably. Just be a few minutes and she'll have that lamb off. Or I'll just give her a little bit of a hand for a second. I'm probably going to help that ewe. The reason why is, see how large she is? And she came from a ram that's giving awful big lambs. But I'll give her a second for a few minutes. Let her stretch out there. She's in labor too.
Okay, she just had one lamb, and she's about to have her other lamb.
Oh, really? And just when I don't have a glove too.
Well, every now and then that happens. There you go.
I think that's going to come off at one leg.
Well, she had a big one, but if the head's there, it should.
Oh, that's bad policy.
There we go.
One leg.
Usually, if she's already had a lamb, one leg is not ideal, but she's already well stretched, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I should tell people already that I don't have any emergency.
Yeah, this is unexpected, so that's life.
Okay, let's leave these two alone. Let's get that old ewe up first.
Mommy. Here, don't do that. Here.
Just put it down for a second. She'll find it. There you go. Just a minute. Let me open this up for a second. Okay. See if she'll come out. And if you want to, just go right to the jug if you want to. Well, she doesn't run you over, eh? So this ewe wasn't doing very good, and you can see she has a little limp on her back hip. And just be careful there, she doesn't run you over. I'd like to go to the first jug. The first. So she has that clear sack coming out. Probably has another lamb there.
So now he's gonna go get the other two. See how this goes. So this one just had the lambs, and if she's a first timer, who knows? She might not follow.
I can't carry both of them.
Back. He's gonna try get the other one now. See if she follows. Looks like another first timer. Hard to tell from here because I can't really see her tag. Okay, I'm gonna go behind her and see if I can get him closer to Arnie. Well, I guess not. He's gonna do it. And lots of you might be saying, why wouldn't you just leave them in the pen and let the mother bond a little more before trying to move them out? And normally we would do that. However, today, like the past few days, is brutally cold, and now that we have less sheep in this lambing barn, it's really cold in that barn, so we wanted to get those wet lambs into the other half of the barn, which is a little more warm, so that we don't get the lambs hypothermic. And we have a Suffolk ewe here who is trying to be a little bit of a stealer, so she's getting in the way. She's not as aggressive as that Dorset was, but she is still very interested in that lamb. Want a dryer towel? Because that's soaking.
Yeah, let me just wipe this one off, and then you can use the dry one if you want to finish it. I'm not even pulling on the lamb; she's just coming out on its own. But you see, this sheep is extremely dilated, and the sack is still not even, it's not even coming off the lamb. So, see, look. So that's where the last one was born. Actually, if it wasn't there, the one would have been dead. Come on. Come on.
This is the dry one.
Yeah. Put them in the right place here. So she just had the lamb. Yeah, lambs are a little bigger than I like to see them. This has got to be another 20-pound lamb. So we're going to get that lamb in the jug. And I haven't checked her to see if she has another lamb. I'm just not going to do that right now, because if she has another one, it's got to be moving to the back. So we'll just give her a second, because I imagine after having that one, there's a lot of space in the back there. So, but she's no problem, and we'll get her into a jug. And someone crying. Oh, so right there is another one coming in. And there's one in the barn coming in. 3 at once here. So we haven't had a lamb for 24 hours, and now we got 3 of them at once, all Suffolks. She's just starting. She hasn't even broke the sack yet. So we'll get that one mother out of the pen that doesn't bother the one coming in, and I'll get a pen ready, and we'll just see what's going on here for a second. Oh, I think there's a lamb back here. So I just ran back to this barn. Remember, I just said I had another sheep coming in, and I see that the whole sack is out right over top of the whole lamb, and the lamb's still in the sack, out of the ewe. Now that lamb could have been still attached with the umbilical cord yet, and could have been okay, but honestly, there's nothing nice about it. Anyway, so lamb's okay. Probably has another one. We'll get her out of here immediately too and see what happens.
Okay, it's the next morning, and I thought I'd take you on my rounds. All the sheep in here have been fed, watered, checked. So now I'm going to go through and show you what happened with who. We got a few not so good things and a one maybe good thing. These group pens are full to the max. If you look at other people's videos, they have them much more crowded than this, but we always are afraid that the lambs are going to get trampled, especially with such big sheep. So we don't like to have more than 10 ewes and their lambs in here at a time. And right now I think we're running 12, which isn't too bad, and there is plenty of space. But it's more about giving them the freedom. But who knows, we may have to stick some more in there because of the cold weather and the overcrowded jugs. Because as you can see, our jugs are pretty full now too. Okay, this lamb, she was born the other day. I just tagged her, so she's kind of flipping around because she definitely didn't like the tail procedure, the banding the tail. She'll be okay in a couple of minutes. This ewe was born last night. She has twins, and they're kind of weak. And to make matters worse, she has enormous nipples. So we've been milking her out. We just finished milking her out. And we fed the lambs with their own milk, because the more you milk out those big nipples, the sooner they'll go back to normal size so the lambs can nurse. But when you have a weak lamb and big nipples, it's kind of a double whammy. So this pen's definitely on a watch. And not only that, but on one half of her udder, she had some blood in the milk. So we're going to keep stripping that out. I don't think it's mastitis or anything. She's got lots of milk, and her udder feels nice and it's shaped nice. But sometimes they blow a blood vessel, and that we're hoping will just clear up with milking. But she's on drugs just in case it is some sort of infection. And also, her lambs, because they're little, I never trust little lambs. And little lambs that are just not like all the others. So those are the ones I give an enema to right away. Like, they were born last night, but I thought, they're small, haven't been nursing. 2 things that are going to cause a blockage, not to pass that first poop. And sure enough, I gave them both an enema, and they both passed it, and now they're sleeping nice and quietly. So, they're doing okay now, but they're on a watch. I'm so sorry. I thought I did your tail pretty good. Then we had this one here that was born yesterday. You can't see her lambs because she snuggles up to them so much. And last night she actually did love one to death. I think this is the first ewe who sat on her lamb and suffocated it to death this year. Not nice. She does have another one, but she sidles up to them so close. This is when too much loving is not a good thing. But thank goodness for the caves under the feeders. Her lamb's under there. She can snuggle next to it and hopefully not crush it. The maybe good thing is that this mom looks like she might be starting to accept the ram lamb now. He's the one, look, the ewe lamb snuggled up tight with her. But that's the ram lamb in the back, and you can see he's in a deep sleep, looks comfortable, well fed. We're not going to let them out yet by any means. We want to be 100% positive, because even with adoptions, when you put them into the family group, she may have been looking after him in a lambing pen or a claiming jug, but as soon as she gets her freedom, she says, "You're on your own now, buddy." So these guys will be in here for quite a while longer. And the other issue last night was this one. I'm not really sure what her issue was. I checked her. She's got milk. She's from Knockout's group. But she has a kind of weak lamb. We tubed it, fed it. And then this morning when I was checking on all the lambs, this one was standing in the corner, hunched up, just looking miserable. So again, I gave it an enema. Immediately she pooped and immediately lay down for a good nap. So sometimes all it is that they are constipated and blocked up. It can kill them, and it's such an easy way to save lambs. So she's sleeping now. I'm not going to bother her. Like I say, this mom's got lots of milk, so this lamb has no reason not to perk up now, unless there's something wrong with it. But it's fed, enema, cleared out, good mom. Can only hope for the best. And basically that's it for this barn. Everybody else is good. At the moment, I guess I should walk back there. At the moment we have another ewe coming in, another Suffolk. Those of you who guessed Dorsets, they're lambing, but nowhere near how the Suffolks are lambing. And the Suffolks are technically still out of season right now with no seeders. So they're breeding they bred really well, and they're lambing quickly. Oh, I didn't know Arnie was even in here. And I guess he's in here. I guess he's in here bedding up these sheep. So he will have already checked the ewe that's pushing right now. How's it going?
Spent half my life on my knees. They're so hard they won't roll everything.
Yeah.
It's not that they're moldy, just won't roll everything.
I find when they get, if the fibers are too long, they all mat up and won't roll out. And then if they're too short, you unwrap them and they just explode. So there's very hard to get into the Goldilocks zone.
Oh, a chopper, eh? Would be nice.
No, a chopper would make them too small and they'd blow up. That's what I was just saying.
No, I said a bedding chopper. You put the bale in a chopper and you blow it in the pen.
Oh, that's horrible. Have you?
Well, it is, but
It is. It blows dust and debris all over the sheep.
that's why they invented it, because people have this issue. People don't want to do this, right?
Well, most people would just toss it out and let the sheep do it. Because I know on Crawford's farm, he still rolls them out, and he's got cows. And then other people, you see them blow it out. It's a machine that blows the straw into the pen. And yeah, it's faster, but I mean, you have to buy a machine, and it's filthy. Like the dust goes all over the animals. They breathe it in, get pneumonia. Ugh.
I don't want to hear that name Crawford.
Why?
He doesn't like sheep.
I know.
He's not the same page we are.
He doesn't like sheep,
He doesn't like sheep.
but he loves his cows, and his cows are really nice.
No, he does a real good job with the cows.
Oh, fantastic.
If you want to be a cow, you want to be in his farm.
Yep. The first most of the lamb races, and if you watch carefully, some of them are still asleep in little boxes at the side there, and they keep popping out of the box to join the rowdy crew. I'm afraid the videos are getting too long, so I decided to call that a day, and we'll continue again tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and be sure to join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.